Hello, dear students. Welcome back to LMS, Department of Collegiate Education, Karnataka. I'm Anand, Assistant Professor of English, GFGC Ramnagara. We're looking at the sessions of Pygmalion, the drama by George Bernard Shaw. Till now, we have looked at 8 sessions of Act 3. We are moving towards the ninth session of the play. The scene after the party continues. We go to the grand party there, the competition to exhibit Lisa's transformation from flower seller to the Duchess. She becomes successful by projecting her language, polished language, her appearances transformed into upper class society girl from the low class flower seller. After that, they come back to Mr. Higgins' laboratory hall, where they feel relieved of tension or getting rid of all such kind of tomfoolery, according to Higgins. And now, what happens after that, we can see in this session. The learning objective to know the conflicting ideas, perceptions of people belong to different strata of the society, and also the perceptions of identity, how one loses her identity or one's identity in a hypocritical society. Students learn about the issues of social hierarchy and the snobbish English society, how they behave towards the lower strata of the people of the society. And also, students get to know about the ways to come out of the identity crisis and the class conflicts, if at all, they face in their real life situations. Pygmalion Act 4 after the party. This scene continues from the last one. Higgins tries to convince Lisa that her irritation is just an imagination. She got really enraged regarding the perception or behavior of Mr. Higgins after the party, claiming all the success because of him. Least bothered about the contribution of Lisa, actually, who is the crux or main person of this party or of this success. However, uh, she is not convinced. She gets really hurt, really upset. She also throws the slippers at Mr. Higgins in the last scene, as we have come to know. He wants to soothe her, comfort her, because her wildness we can see here. Higgins tries to convince Lisa that her irritation is justly imagination or assumption, actually. He asks her to go to the bed like a good girl. He treats her like a good girl, a small girl who always listens to him under his beck and call and serves him all these days. He expects the same kind of obedience from Lisa in this context also. Later understands her point of view that she cannot go back to her earlier life position as a flower seller. In the beginning only, Mrs. Higgins and Mrs. Pierce warned him about this kind of problem may arise in the future about Lisa's life, what she will have to do after this kind of transformation. She cannot go back as a flower seller, nor she can stay as a upper class British girl. However, he understands at this point of time that Lisa perception, what she might be thinking. Shaw raises the economic concerns of lower classes even after they superficially climb the ladder of the middle class. So this is one of the core concerns of G.B. Shaw, wherein he expresses his concern. However, the lower strata of society imitate, follow, and tries to become move towards the upper class society. But then economical problem still continues to haunt them. problem them, because it will not change as much, because they find it very difficult to adjust themselves into that kind of strata of the society, and also they find the identity crisis. They neither belong to the lower class where they had been living comfortably, at least in a social context, but now they can neither and nor they can live in a upper class British society where they cannot lead the snobbish life what the upper class British society people live. So such kind of predicament situation they have to face, according to Shaw. Higgins suggests her to marry a rich man to sustain herself economically. This is an escape from Mr. Higgins, where he wanted to give a solution for this, the problem of Eliza, suggesting her to marry a rich person so that her economic condition will better, and also her social strata can be changed permanently if she marries the rich person from the British society. She despises his suggestion that she cannot or she will not sell herself by marrying a rich person. She understands the intention of Mr. Higgins as such, as he disregards her contribution, or disregards her to be his life partner or whatever. As a bachelor, he even does not want to marry her, but then suggests her to marry somebody else who is rich, so that her socially and economically her life may be bettered. She insults him by giving back whatever he had given, jewelry or ring, whatever, from the beginning. She throws all these things at him angrily. Even the ring which he has given to her, she throws it at the fireplace. After all this kind of emotional outburst, Lisa goes to Freddy's house. She despises Mr. Higgins completely and goes to Freddy's house, where they fall in love. Even Freddy had a liking towards Lisa from the beginning, as a flower seller. Till now, he has been observing her transformation, all these things, and they fall in love with each other, and passionately in love. So we can find from this that Lisa got disregarded by Mr. Higgins, but finds her way from the identity crisis she faces, economical crisis she faces, and now she wants her mind to be fixed, to come out of the problem, finding the solution, thinking that Freddie will comfort her, Freddie will look after her as they fall in with love with each other. And we have to see what happens in the ultimate scene in the next session. I'm going to end this session for now. Thank you for watching.